Hello, everybody. This is Accurate Dreamer, and hey, I don't actually have a specific topic for this week. It's going to be FNAF, obviously, because Secret of the Mimic. However, I ended up releasing the video I was going to release today early, just because I thought the brain blast I had near the end of it was really critical, and I really wanted to get it out there. And since then, Ash on GT Live and a few other people have come out with their box of Edwin Murray, You're Fired stuff. So, I'm going to make this a quick little roundup of the two main theories that I think will hold true for Secret of the Mimic. Firstly, the one that I just thought of in the previous video that I released early, the fact that the main character is Edwin Murray's son. However, I'm going to step back a little bit on that, because after thinking about it, first of all, the son was young. Now, there could have been a bunch of time between when he died and when everything went down and whatnot, so it's possible that it could be his son because time has passed, and now the son is maybe not an adult, but like a young adult. So it is entirely possible that it would be Edwin Murray's son. However, I thought of a different one, a different thing, because we had William and his son, and that was the whole FNAF thing. However, in recent history, we focused on another relationship, or another relation of William Afton. His wife. What if the main character is a female? What if it's Edwin Murray's wife who's coming to explore what happened to her husband? And that would allow us to also still have the crash out from the son dying and stuff. So, yeah, she's there, lost a son, where's her husband? But in general, I'll just generalize this theory. Bullet point, main character is related to Edwin Murray. Period, end of story. That is my guess. That is my theory. And now my second theory. This is from a good bit ago, but the dueling scooper theory that I came up with. Basically the idea that the scooper we find down at the bottom of Security Breach, the whole really nice, interesting one that isn't like the scooper from Sister Location. And my theory was that was Edwin Murray's, and it wasn't specifically meant for dealing with the whole agony stuff, but rather just for extracting the mimic from the suit. Now, I am still 100% behind that. I think that the scooper is going to be a main feature of Secret of the Mimic, either as sort of an end scene sort of thing, where it's a main feature of how we defeat the Mimic, finally, or it's going to be something throughout the whole thing, where it's like, it's how the Mimic changes costumes, or maybe it's how we delay the Mimic, where it's like, oh, we don't actually take it out, but it's no longer in a costume, so it's going to run off to try to find a costume kind of thing. So yeah, those are my two theories. The main character is related to Edwin Murray, and the scooper was originally Edwin Murray, as we've seen a lot of stuff recently where it's like, oh yeah, Helpy and the Faz Wrench. Actually, no, those are Murray's. So yeah, scooper was originally Murray's, and the main character is related to Murray. Anyway, please like and subscribe below. Tell me what you think about my two main theories. In fact, if you've played the game already, come down and roast me for being wrong. Anyway, this is Accurate Dreamer, and I'm signing off.